Hello everyone. Welcome back to the second video lecture series about assembler directives. In the previous section, we saw about dB, dW, dd, dt, and dq, and also what is the purpose of the directive segment and how the segment ends. Now, let us move detail into the other assembler directives. So here, recalling from the previous section, that is how a segment started or what is the purpose of the segment, that it is used to define a code, a data, or a stack segment, and it will be ended with the directive end s. So here the keyword or the directive assume informs the assembler the name of the program or the data segments that should be used for a specific segmentation. The general form is given here, that is, assume SEGREG colon SEG name and SEGREG colon SEG name. Here, SEGREG, that is segment register, is nothing but the segments which are available in 8086, namely CS, SS, ES, DS, etc. And seg name is the user-defined name which you have defined it for the segment. That is, in the previous example, we saw it as seg name space segment, and the seg name was the user-defined name for the segment which you are defining. And likewise, whichever segment you want to name, it can be given in this assume. So here in the example, you can see that assume CS colon A code, comma DS colon A data. Here, the code segment is assigned with the name A code and the data segment is assigned with the name A data. Here, A code and A data is nothing but the name of the segment which the user has defined. Moving to the next assembler directive, which is ORG. Here, ORG is nothing but the origin, and it is used to assign the starting address or the effective address for a program or the data segment. And END is used to end or terminate a program, after which no code or the directive will be taken into account. That is, the statements after end will be ignored by the assembler. The next one is even. It informs the assembler to store program or the data segment starting from an even address. Say for instance, it could be 2000, 1000, 5000 or 1500, anything which starts from an even address. And EQU is nothing but equate, which is used to attach a value to the variable, which means that this is a constant which gives the constant value to the variable as per your user-defined name. So you can see few examples here. So first one is ORG 1000 informs the assembler that the statements following ORG 1000 should be stored in the memory starting with the effective address 1000. And loop EQU 10 FEH means that loop is the user-defined name where it will be assigned with the value of 10 FEH. And below is one more example. Underscore S data segment ORG 1200H, ADB 4CH, E1, BDW 1052H, underscore S data ends. Here, you can see that the underscore S data means the name which is given by the user, and ORG 1200H indicates that any directive after this or any code after this will be assigned a memory from 1200H. So now ADB40CH means A is the name for the variable where it will be allocated with 8 bits and the value given is 44C. And even means the memory will be allocated from the even address, and D BDW1052H is again, B is the user defined name, and DW indicates that it gives a word assigned in the memory space, and the value is nothing but 1052. And underscore S data ends means that the segment, the S data segment is ended here, and end S means the end of the segment. So before moving into the procedure end P, far and near, let us just recall, and we will continue it in the upcoming section. So here, can you list me what all the assembler directives we saw? Yes, it is assume, yes, and then org, even, etc. And thank you. We'll see in the forthcoming classes. Thank you.